Did you ever make anything happen? Anything you couldn't explain? You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm a what?
Hi guys, welcome to second video of Sorcerer on YouTube. As you probably saw in the previous video, we choose a part of a movie or series, and the terms of that part of the 2,841 movies and series, of course up to this moment. Dive into the story with a short explanation for you, without any spoilers. Well, today we're going to check on the popular Harry Potter. Is the first part, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. There is no need to repeat, but if you haven't seen the movie, there is no problem. But if you have, it's even better. In this sequence, Harry has been selected as a seeker in the Gryffindor team, and he's a little nervous, and Ron is supporting him. Let's see it.
Have you heard Harry Potter's the new Gryffindor seeker? I always knew he'd do well.
Seeker? But first years never make the house teams. You must be the youngest Quidditch player in a century, according to McGonagall.
Hey, well done, Harry. Woods just told us.
Fred and George are on the team too. Beaters.
Our job is to make sure that you don't get blooded up too bad. Can't make any promises, of course. Rough game, Quidditch.
Brutal, but no one's died in years. Someone will vanish occasionally.
But they'll turn up in a month or two.
Oh, go on, Harry. Quidditch is great. Best game there is. And you'll be great too.
But I've never even played Quidditch. What if I make a fool of myself?
You won't make a fool of yourself. It's in your blood.
In the beginning, those spread are talking about Harry's election, and they say,
Have you heard Harry Potter's the new Gryffindor seeker?
have you heard? It means, have you noticed it, or do you know about it? For example, let's go to the Undoing miniseries, where Nicole Kidman is looking for her husband and goes to one of her husband's friends and tells him, have you heard of Jonathan?
Stuart.
Grace!
Hi, did my assistant call you?
I'm not aware.
Have you heard from Jonathan?
The next example is a miniseries in crime genre, Stay Close, where Cassie goes to Harry and tells him, have you heard of Stuart Green?
Oh, Harry. Harry, it's Cassie. Harry, have you heard from Stuart Green? Has he contacted you? Is he still alive?
The next word is according to, where Harry says, according to McGonagall, I'm the youngest seeker of the century.
Youngest Quidditch player in a century, according to McGonagall.
Hey,
The word according to means in agreement with, confirmed to. For the next example, we go to the second season of Broadchurch, where the barrister or the lawyer, English people say barrister, but in US they say lawyer. Anyway, she tells the detective that according to police report, you were somewhere else that night.
It was you that was desperate, wasn't it? Later that day, according to your police notebook, you told D.I. Hardy that your sister had given a statement describing a man conveniently matching the description of the defendant.
The next example is Broadchurch again, but this time in third season. They are talking to a person, has a criminal record, and he says, I'm not a rapist. But the detective says, according to jury, you are a rapist.
Not a rapist.
Well, according to a jury, you are.
Where juries get things wrong, don't they?
The next one is well done,
hey, well done, Harry. Woods just told us.
where two brothers says to Harry, well done, it means great job. For example, let's check on Afterlife series, where two characters are holding a show and ask Tony for his opinion, and Tony says, it was great, well done.
What do you think of the show, mate?
Yeah, it was brilliant. Really funny. You were great too, James. Well done.
The next movie is 1917, where Sorcerer has completed his mission and his superior tell him, well done.
Well done, lad.
I
Thank you, sir.
The next phrase is make sure,
Features, our job is to make sure that you don't get blooded up too bad.
that means to be sure of something. Let's check out Wednesday mini-series, where Wednesday has come to a dormitory and someone came to her room and says, I just wanted to make sure that Wednesday is okay or not.
Good evening, girls. Oh, sorry about the mud. Wanted to make sure that Wednesday was settling in.
The next term is to make a promise,
Blooded up too bad. Can't make any promises, of course. Rough game, Quidditch.
which means what they will do in the future. For example, we use the movie Terminal that has been directed by Spielberg, where a person named Victor that his visa has been voided because of the war in his country, and he has to stay in America. Whereas he cannot go back to his country or enter America, he lives inside the airport. And the director of the airport does not like him very much and tells him, let me make you a promise. As long as I'm here, I will not let you enter America.
And what's in the can of peanuts?
Yeah, promise.
A promise?
Yes.
In the
yes.
can?
Yes, promise. Yes.
Let me make you a promise, Victor. And this is a promise that comes from a man who is stuck here. A man who may be stuck here for the next 10 years. From now on, you and I are partners. If I stay, you stay. You will not set one foot in New York City.
The next word is brutal,
Rough game, Quidditch.
Brutal, but no one's died in years.
which means wild. It's an adjective for Quidditch game. For example, let's go to the best movie of the history according to critics, Citizen Kane. When a reporter is searching the main character, Charles Buster Kane, and comes to one of his friends and he tells him Charles was brutal and he was doing something brutal.
I was his oldest friend, and as far as I was concerned, he behaved like a swine. Not that Charlie was ever brutal, he just did brutal things. Maybe I wasn't his friend, but if I wasn't, he never had one.
The next term is turn up,
Occasionally,
But they'll turn up in a month or two.
to be found, to be present, to show. Before the example of a turn up, it's better to say, if you saw our previous video, we talked a lot about show up, which has the same meaning with turn up. I suggest you to watch it. For example, we go to Shark Public, where Camel has returned to her hometown for the murder that happened, as she is a reporter. And she is talking on the phone with her boss and says, I'm going to join the research team. I hope the body of the dead girl will turn up. She means that she wanted to collect some news about the dead body and found her.
Give me local bleak, then, kiddo. Paint a goddamn picture.
I'm going out to join the search party now. Hopefully we'll turn up a dead little girl.
Go get him.
The next example is from the popular Black Mirror, where a person wants to chat with a girl at the party, and he says, I don't understand the parties. Some people suddenly turn up and jump up and down the whole night.
Confidence. Confidence. Just talk to her.
I don't really get parties. You know, you just kind of turn up and it's enforced fun all night. Talk about...
Let's watch the second last example of this section.
Oh, go on, Harry. Quidditch is great.
Is go on, which here means to continue. When Rob asks Harry to ignore those guys and go on. Here in Friends, when Monica is going to break up with someone that have friends like him. And when she told them about this, they get very upset. And also she said, I can go on as if like nothing happens and you should do the same.
I've decided to break up with Alan.
Is there somebody else?
No. It's just, you know, things change. People change. We didn't change.
So that's it? It's over? Just like that?
You know, you let your guard down. You know, you start to really care about someone, and Look, I could go on pretending.
Okay.
No. Now, that wouldn't be fair to me, it wouldn't be fair to Alan, it wouldn't be fair to you.
Yeah, well, who...
But go on has another meaning. To go to work, to do something. Again, in France, when a girl tells Joey, you go on 3 auditions a month and you call yourself an actor, she means Joey's job. And also she said, now I'm in a relationship with Bob that has a real job.
Forget it, Joey, I'm with Bob now.
Bob? Who the hell's Bob?
Bob is great. He's smart, he's sophisticated, and he has a real job. You go on 3 auditions a month and you call yourself an actor. But Bob...
Oh, come on. We were great together.
The last example of this widow is to make a fool of.
Great too, but I've never even played Quidditch. What if I make a fool of myself?
You won't make a fool of yourself. It's in your blood.
It means to behave in a wrong way that makes someone appear foolish. Harry thinks if he enters the game, he will make fool of himself. Let's check on Joker movie, where Arthur thinks that Thomas Wayne is his father. Thomas Wayne's servant tells him, your mother lied to you. She was a psycho. Get out of here before you make a fool of yourself.
She told me everything.
There's nothing to know. There is no them. Your mother was delusional. She was a sick woman.
Don't say that.
Just go. Before you make a fool of yourself.
Thomas Wayne is my father.
The last example of this widow is from King Richard movie. I hope you are not tired and have learned useful things. Here, Richard discussed with a coach about his daughter practice, and now he's talking to his wife, who has been silenced all this time. His wife tells him, don't mistake my silence for agreement. You do that again, I won't be quiet. Don't make a fool out of me.
Richard, my faith dictates that I stand by your side.
All right,
but
well, just
don't
do that
mistake
then.
my silence for agreement. You do that again, and I won't be quiet.
Now, don't do that. Don't do that to me.
You don't make a fool out of me.
Who made a fool out of you? What
You made
what
a
are
fool
you
out of
talking
me.
about?
Don't make a fool out of me.
Ain't nobody made no fool out of you.
I hope it was useful and you enjoy it. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and commenting on your ideas, and telling us whether you're satisfied with the way we teach or not. Or what topic would you like to learn about? Until the next video!